What up, guys? My name is Fred Doko Silva, aka Doko Inspires, and I would like to welcome you to another episode of Impromptu Motivation, where I will motivate and inspire you with a random word on the spot. So what I'll do now is I'll get my little sister to say a word, and then we'll kick it from there.
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Intelligence. Okay, that one's probably the challenging one because I'm not really an intelligent individual. And it's funny that I say that because when I was back in high school, I never really thought that I would make it this far. Like, not just in the motivation aspect of things, but when I was back in high school, like, even for me, I wasn't really the smartest person in the class, I wasn't really the brightest. I mean, duh. Yeah, but with that being said, when I was back in high school, when I graduated, in Queensland, the system works with an OP ranking. And so when I graduated high school, I ended up getting OP 14. And how the OP system works is, if you get OP 1, that's the highest you can ever achieve. And for you to get, like, if you got OP 20, 22 or 23, something like that, that's the lowest that you can get. And for me, I ended up getting OP 14, which isn't really that bad, but at the same time, it's not really the best. And when I was back in high school, I had a dream. I had this idea of actually getting into uni, and not just getting into uni, but to study law and business. And to get into law and business, you needed about OP 5, OP from 1 to 5. And so if you get OP from 1 to 5, that means you can go straight into studying law and business. But for me, I got OP 14. And it's funny that I say that because nowadays whenever I speak and whenever I get messages of people saying how I'm motivating and inspiring them, they think I'm an intelligent individual. But if you look at it, it's not really about intelligence. I believe it's about hard work, dedication, and keeping your commitment. Because when I was back in high school and when I graduated and I got the OP 14, like, some people didn't believe that I would get into law and business, and even if I did, like, I would drop out the few weeks. But at the same time, I won't deny it, it has been challenging going throughout that time. And so what I did when I graduated with OP 14 is I ended up applying for a scholarship at a university, and what that scholarship did is it took 3 OP points off. And so what that did for me is I ended up getting OP 11, which made it possible for me to get into that uni, because the lowest that you needed to get into that uni was OP 11, and me getting OP 14, it wasn't possible for me to get into that uni. But getting that scholarship, which took 3 OP points off, and which left me with OP 11, made it possible for me to get into QUT, Queensland University of Technology. And when I got into that uni, I ended up studying one unit. I mean one course. I got it. I ended up studying 1 year of human services. And after studying 1 year of human services, I ended up using that as a way to getting into my dream course of studying law and business. And so after I finished with human services for 1 year, I ended up transferring into law and business. And for me, not being the smartest student, like, not being the most intelligent, I thought I was going to fail. I thought I wouldn't even make it that far, and the fact that I made it that far, I thought I was going to drop out. But now having that, I got it. But now having had the time to reflect on it, having had the time to actually look back on my high school days and how I managed to get this far and how I'm still going ahead with my dreams and goals and ideas, and most importantly with my studies, like, I can say that if you have a dream and a goal and idea, or you want to study a certain thing, you don't have to be intelligent. There will be a lot of things which will come and knock you down. But I believe if you get knocked down, I believe a setback is a setup for a comeback. So if you get knocked down, use that as a way for you to get back. Use it as a way to get back, and not just back, but get back stronger and better. So at the end of the day, when you're going after your goals and your ideas, you don't have to be intelligent. that's just a word, intelligent is just a word thrown around by people who think small and who think that, for you to get to a certain place, you have to be intelligent. But no, we can't control where we're born. We can't control who we are. Actually, yeah, we can control who we are. We can't control which family we're born into. We can't control our circumstances. But what we can control is what we do with the opportunities that we have. And if you don't have an opportunity, make your own opportunity. So at the end of the day, you don't have to be intelligent to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Today's what is intelligence. How was that?
Good.
And why did you have to give me intelligence?